Okay, I'm going to alert people as to 3 really big scams that just happened over this Harper Mercer shooting that people have fallen for. And this one probably 200 to 400,000 people have fallen for it. It got 100,000 shares. I'm going to show you how to figure this one out. This one's easy, but I just want to show you how many people fell for it. If you go to shared count, which this right here is www.sharedcount.com, you can put in any URL, hit analyze, and see how many social shares it got. So in this case, this one got 99,000. So just say 100,000 Facebook. We don't know what else. So now you go to here. Let's go back to this one. Now, see, this one was an article that said that Obama passes a mass shooting bill. Media no longer allowed to name the shooter's name. I mean, I can look at that and see it's obvious BS, but 100,000 people couldn't. Same thing with this one. This one is a Christian pastor in Vermont sentenced to 1 year in prison after refusing to marry a gay couple. 200,000 people shared those 2 articles. And who knows what else is on this website. This website is outright fraud. Okay, if you go to the bottom, it says that it says NBC News. You go to the bottom, and it says NBC President and CEO Paul Horner, and then it says Fappy, the anti-masturbation dolphin, can help. Do you honestly think that Fappy, the anti-masturbation dolphin, is the mascot of NBC News? I mean, 200,000 people apparently did, because that is the best tool in the shed for finding out if an article's BS before you share it. And in 2015, you really got to stop hitting the share button before you research the article a little bit. I mean, this one's pretty obvious to me. What you always have to look for is the domain up here. Okay, yeah, it says NBC.com, but it says .co. That's the big giveaway. I believe CO is Columbia. So whoever's doing this really knows what they're doing. So this website is set up intentionally to lead a specific political affiliation astray. People are going to, and hundreds of thousands they have shared this article. They have gotten people to slip up on it, and then everyone starts breaking out the Snopes links, which isn't right all the time either. And they'll start posting that, and then it starts huge arguments on Facebook. I've seen these happen. Hundreds of thousands of people participate in these arguments. And that's exactly the intent of this, to cause dissent. You know, sabotage is one of the most effective tools there are in war. And here's another example of it. This EU Times article, there had to be about 1 million people that fell for this. It has 105,000 shares, but still, I've seen so many people talk about this one. And here's the thing that in this case, what we're going to do, and I'm going to release a supplemental video on how to investigate domain names. I'm going to teach some people how to do that. But in this one, it just comes down to interpretation, investigation, and just reading this. The one big thing right here is he says the profile was changed from his true identity as an ISIS terror supporter to one of his being a white conservative Republican. Okay, so let's look right here. And you might have to zoom in or look real close here. Here it says conservative Republican, right? Political views. And then right here, it says last time online more than 3 months ago. This means this profile wasn't edited, and this is a bunch of BS, because here's the thing. The only way, if someone hacks someone's account, right, they still got to sign into it to edit the profile. That's how it works. When someone hacks your Facebook account, they sign in as you. So this last time online thing would be updated every time. The only way for what these people are claiming to be true is that if someone hacked not only the guy's account, but the entire server that this website was hosted on, edited the MySQL database, and made it say more than 3 months ago, I find that to be incorrect. And also, if you start following some of the articles on this, let me pause it and find one. Okay, now this is one right here, is when you start seeing, this is a good thing to do for research, and I won't take too long with this, but this is just a good thing to do when you're researching something. You see, you start checking their sources, because a lot of people in 2015 will just put a bunch of random links up there. Or they'll put stuff like this. Okay, this is what they base it off of. This is where the evidence comes from. Whatdoesitmean.com. And then you see by Sorcha Fowl, okay? This is who the article is wrote by. And nothing that she links in this article actually comes up with any evidence of what she claims. So you Google Sorcha Fowl, and see? Internet Hoax Queen. Courtesy of David Booth. You can read into this stuff. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this woman, okay? I can't say which way is for true or not, or which way is right or not, but I can say that there's a lot of controversy surrounding this person for hoaxing. So those are the 2 biggest sources in the article. I proved the first one was complete BS, and the second one is based on a source that very well could be BS. Now, the third one, a lot of people fell for. It started on a page called Silence is Consent. I don't know. Whoever this moderator is that posted this back on October 2nd at 5:12 p.m., you should be investigating and releasing this person from your staff, because this is intentional and deliberate. See this picture of an ISIS battle flag? It's not there. This is the original picture. See, we investigated this the day that it happened, and we took a video of this and showed all of his connections and associations. We went back and looked in the video of his MySpace page when we took it. There's no battle flag in there. There's no ISIS battle flag. Someone photoshopped this picture, this battle flag, into this picture right there, and they intentionally photoshopped that flag into there. And then after that, this site fixed it up. What happened is Bare Naked Islam picked it up, and then Bare Naked Islam photoshopped a picture of this ISIS battle flag over a Nazi SS hat. And another page picked it up on Facebook and photoshopped a square box and said ISIS flag and pointed to it. And nobody did any research on this. Now, you guys have to start asking yourselves the question, who's doing this? Because all the ones I just showed you are setting a certain political affiliation. I'll just come out and say it. It's conservative and patriotism. That's who it's targeting, and it's making you guys look like fools because you're sharing these articles without doing any evidence, and then someone's going to break the Snopes out on you or something like that, which is not accurate all the time either. But that's what happens, and then these massive fights ensue. People start fighting each other, and this has been going on in you guys' groups for a long time, and just nobody, and then the other problem is when you call it out, people don't want to hear it. This is the perfect example. When we called out the EU Times, and we're right, it's known now, we're right. This guy right here, which this guy's cool, I like this guy, because he kind of trashed us at first, and then he said, I would like to apologize for being too accusational, and he said that it looks like we really do our homework on what we write. Basically, that's what it said. You can read it in this page. 7 people liked him when he trashed us, but when he admitted that, hey, we might be onto something here, nobody liked that. So people, in a lot of these times, they don't even want to hear the truth. And people are playing you guys because of that. You have to get your passion back for finding the truth out in any article before you share it, because people are playing the fact that you don't have it right now, because people just share stuff without researching it. People want certain things to be true, and there's people playing into that, and it's not your side that's doing it. There are people that are against you that have people they're making these websites that are doing this. The guy that's doing this one right here, whoever this is, they really know what they're doing. It's a pretty elaborate scheme. The fact that they registered it in a domain registrar, it's very hard to report. But in the next video I will make after this, I'm going to start teaching everyone, doesn't matter what political side you affiliate yourself with. I think that truth benefits all of us. We're going to make a video, show you how to investigate these domains, so when you find one like this, you can actually do some damage to them, because we're going to damage this guy, because this is a bunch of nonsense.